James Blunt is James the Wine Guy. In this video, I'm going to talk about the fall winter season ahead, so stay tuned. I love fall and winter, my favorite times of the year, and I really look at it as something that goes by obviously too quickly. So do the other 3/4 of the year, but it's really about setting the boundaries for yourself. I exercise this myself because I've had to learn the many and difficult and painful and hard ways, and doesn't mean you haven't either, but it really means really getting out there, blocking your time, and enjoying the people to be around. Now in Q4, we actually imagine, say, the winter holiday time, we're thinking of Christmas or other holidays that we celebrate, and how do you enjoy it? And I would be honest, I think very, very few people do. I do, but it's with great effort, great planning, and that's the only way it ever happens, is if I really work hard towards having an enjoyable winter holiday season. And I think really some of my tips hopefully will help out. So I look at planning ahead. I make winter holiday gift purchases starting in June of every year, and culminating between, say, November time. And I'm almost done, which is a great thing, great feeling. And so that's out of the way, number one. Number two, what gets in the way, and this is a really hard one, and I can concur with you out there right now because I know what you're thinking, which is work. Work is always that one where people are, trying to get you to do so many things, close out the year because some goals are being created or have been created. And oh boy, if you don't get these done, the world comes to an end. And guess what? After December 31 happens, you know what? A new year. Life goes on. It continues. And so some of these work goals, I actually don't sign up for any of them. They just land on your plate, on your desk, in your email these days. And so what I would say is, really try to manage that in terms of, that's great, I can do this, but I can't do that. I think we're so afraid to say, well, we can't do because, oh wow, we're so easily replaced, or that performance reviews coming up. And really, it's about guarding and blocking your time, because if you don't do it, no one else will do that for you. I've had to disappoint people. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't get together because I've got to work. And I think those are the moments where you say to yourself, this is not what I want. And I think many people are saying, yes, I get it, I got to work. But I think the balance comes into play, which is I need to really be careful with that and balance that out with the people I work with and for. And so when I do what I do, it's always a great and a pleasurable thing to do. However, it's managing that expectation. So I think that would be one of the things, is to manage expectation. Two, don't be afraid to ask what you need for. Number three, really, look at the inventory of things you have to do. In previous videos I mentioned, or previous video singular, I mentioned Toodledo as your way of really scoping out those tactical things that need to be done. And number four, start planning early. And you probably hear that all the time. Well, if I could plan early, I would do this, this, or this. And fifthly, I would say, look at, your multitasking. What can you do that is, I know studies say multitasking bad, but 2014 reality is, multitasking is not an option. You got to do it. So I try not to multitask too often. Maybe it's housework. And maybe it's, going to the market and trying to do several things at one time. But ultimately, it's okay. I think if we listen to every negative thing out there that we had to listen to and didn't do, or subscribe to those things that we should or shouldn't do, we might be paralyzed and either stay at home and in the dark room and not do anything. So for me, I think this is a preface of saying, enjoy what's coming up and plan for it. Because if you don't plan for a great holiday season, it's not going to happen. Guess what? There's great wine, great foods. In the U.S., we have U.S. Thanksgiving. It's a fantastic holiday that I love and adore. And then I try to really plan out some time with family and friends, and maybe just smaller get-togethers, not these really gigantic get-togethers. I don't have that kind of place to do that. But for me, it's really important to reach out. And often, because I work so much, I need to be more social. Yes, I know it seems like that's an easy no-brainer, but in fact, it really is a hard thing to do because everyone else is busy, and it's really carving out that time and the commitment to do so. So this is about quality of life. So do these 5 steps that I mentioned, and I think that's really going to head you in the right direction. Give me some feedback, questions, comments, list them down below. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. And in the meantime, please subscribe to my video channel, share the video, and give a like. So thank you so much for watching today. Stay tuned for more wine reviews, more videos to come. There's many more to come, and thank you again for watching. Salud.